It's too late. You can never go back. What do I mean? What exactly am I talking about here? It's very simple. As many people go down this journey of spiritual evolution, as people start to open their eyes more, whether it's you've watched a video on my channel, someone else's, you read something, or you just had a spontaneous moment of awakening, and you start to see things as they really are. You start to understand your potential. You start to understand more of the spiritual aspects of things. Guess what? There is no going back. Once you crack the eggshell and you can kind of see out of it, you can see out of the matrix a little bit, you've cracked the eggshell and you can kind of see what's over the horizon. There is no unknowing what you've seen. You know, there's an allegory called Plato's Cave where he describes this as well, where someone leaves the cave that they've been their whole life, where there were just shadows on the wall. And people were chained on the wall and they saw these shadows of just people walking by. But they believed that the shadows were reality because it's all they had ever known. And then in the story, or it might have just been my philosophy teacher, he just said, what if someone somehow got out of the chains and went outside? It would completely shatter their reality. They can never go back to chaining themselves back up on the wall. They've seen too much. Now, some people, they end up trying to do that. They go back and try and chain themselves up on the wall and they pretend they didn't see what they saw. But guess what? There is no going back. Guys, once you've seen your potential, once you've seen that you are divine, once you've seen that there is way more to you, to the universe, to this life than what you've been led to believe, you might as well embrace it. You might as well allow it because there's no going back. There's no coming out of the eggshell and then sellotaping the eggshell and trying to make it look like there's not a crack. Sure, you can try that. You can get good at it. You can try and put yourself in there, but you're always going to know that there's something out there. There's something that you weren't aware of. There is something that's exciting, but there's fear too. And what I'm asking of you is just be a little more curious. Be curious of where this journey's taking you. Don't go back into the shell. Put another crack in it. Take another step outwards. Take another step towards the entrance of the cave, away from the shadows, which for me in that allegory just represent the matrix, represent the collective perspective, the collective paradigm that so many people are playing. But once you step out, there's no going back. And thank God for that. You wouldn't want to go back. So embrace it. Allow the river to take you where it's going to take you. It's scary. It's unknown. There's a lot of fear. I get that. I still experience that. You know, I have all of these things that I'm discovering about myself, about the world, about the universe, about people, all this different stuff. And it can be overwhelming. It can be scary because a lot of it's so unknown. But if you just surrender, if you just allow, if you just accept, you'll be just embraced, released from this stress. You'll start to understand that everything's going to be okay. You'll start to understand that I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to where I'm feeling limited, where things are a certain way and that's it. You know, where, you know, life has to be this way and it's really just cookie cutter, or it's just, you know, everything is just this way, that way. You go to school, you do this, you get a job, at 65 you retire, and then you have a heart attack at 69 and that's your life. I don't know why I decided on the number 69. Let's not look into that. The point, guys, is there's way more to life than meets the eye. And for those of you who are on this channel, have found these videos, who are this far in the video, because guess what? The ones that haven't embraced this, the ones who aren't curious, they will have shut this video down way before you got to this point. So I'm speaking directly to you now. Embrace it. You're here for a reason. There are no coincidences. You're curious. Follow that curiosity and see where the river takes you. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Anyway, as always, I love you. Just allow yourself to flow to where you're going, and I'll see you in the next video.